Brad's Man Cave Arcade, and today I'm going to teach you how to play the Bally Kiss Pinball Machine. My buddy dropped this off to me to shop it out for him, so while I was here in the garage, before he picks it up, I wanted to shoot this gameplay video for you. So I'm going to dive right in and go ahead and pop a game on this. You get the little game startup tune, and then you're going to start with your skill shot. Now, I always say I love a game with a good, meaningful skill shot, and this game has a very meaningful skill shot. So we're going to plunge here to the upper playfield and go down one of these lanes. So every lane is going to afford something. So you have your KISS letters, K-I-S-S, on the outer lanes, and the center lane basically will light an entire row of the KISS letters at once. So this is what's called your KISS card. So this is where all your bonus points are made. And this game is like a lot of older kind of Bally games where actually Bally Williams, a lot of older games operate with building a bonus during gameplay and you collect it when the ball drains at the end of your ball. So that's how this game works. As you build up this KISS card, every letter is worth 1,000 points. So each arrow is worth 3,000. So once you complete a full line here, it'll light this arrow and then move on to the next. So this arrow is indicating which line you're working on, and then this arrow is basically saying that the line is complete. So that's how that works. Now, with this skill shot like we were talking about, once you go down, so if I go down this lane, it's just going to light the S. And it'll light whatever letter it is. Now also notice on the playfield, this S light goes out. So these are tied together. So you can either hit the letter down here or up here. Either way, you're going to light that letter. Now when you light the middle here, three things happen. Watch. It's going to fill in the entire line. So no matter how many lights you have, 0, 1, or 3, it'll finish that line out, move down to the next, which is a great thing to go for the skill shot. But it does something else very important. It actually opens this gate down here. So this game, I think, was really clever design with this gate. So it's basically a right out lane save, which is actually unique. Most games that have like an out lane save is usually your left out lane for some reason. Usually they install a kicker over here. So if it goes down, it'll kick the ball back in the playfield. And there's several games like that, like Tomcats like that. I think Firepower was like that. Simpsons. They have this kicker assembly as a left side out lane save. So this one has a right out lane save, which is kind of cool and unique, I think. Now, the other cool thing about this ball gate is whenever you go down this out lane, still triggers a switch, it closes. I thought that was very clever that they did that. So it's only, when you get that, it's only worth one save, and that's it. It doesn't save for the entire game. So I think that's a really cool feature. So the third thing that does, it lights your spinner. So when it's not lit, that spinner is only worth 100 points. Now every time it flips, if you hit it hard and it's spinning several times, you're going to get several hundred points. If it's lit, you're going to get several thousand points. With that. So that's another good thing. So you can see how valuable that bonus shot is. And I will say, plunger skill on this, you can actually develop a skill. You get the feel for that spring tension and where you got to release it. And you can get to a point where you can hit that middle shot pretty consistently, especially with a little nudge work. And a little nudging up here goes a long way. You can actually kind of bounce it around and really feed it down that middle lane and develop that skill. So I think that's really cool for the skill shot. All right, moving away from the skill shot. I think I'm going to dive right into this KISS card, the bonus feature, because honestly, this is the heart of the game. This is the most important part of this game, is building up your bonus. So how that's done, we've already talked about mostly. It's basically these letters on your playfield, K, I, and like I said before, whether we hit this S or down here, it's going to operate the same. So that's building your letters, or you can build them with a full line right there. There's one other way to build these letters. Now that's this drop target assembly over here. So these are worth 500 points each. And another cool thing too, notice that when you hit those, actually either a sling hit or a drop target hit will actually move these lights. So an unlit pop bumper is worth 100 points, a lit pop bumper is worth 1,000. That's nothing you're going to go for, just kind of a fun fact, knowing why that they're lit like that and how that operates. So when the ball's bouncing around in there, you know, I think they could have made this game a little better if they would have had an objective to light those. Like, for instance, when you light the first line, it would light one pop bumper. The second line lights the second one. That, you know, I think that would have been a better utilization of that. In my opinion, I think that would have improved the gameplay. But anyway, back to how this gameplay is supposed to work. So if we keep knocking these targets down, it's basically going to go ahead and complete a full line on your KISS card. So when you light the full card, and we'll go ahead and do that right here, it lights your super bonus, which is 40,000 points. So the moment I drain this ball, it's going to count down that 40,000 points. Now this is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and drain the ball so you can see this. It collected, it gave me those 40,000 points, and that carries over to your next ball. That's important. So now I can keep building on that, which is kind of cool. So now that I did that, you got to do that again one more time, and that's going to light your Colossal Bonus. And that's the biggest bonus you can get on this game is 80,000 points. So once you build that the second time, it's also going to light your KISS Scores special when lit light. So when that's lit and you spell KISS again, it's going to knock a free game on there. So a lot of older games, I usually set my specials to an extra ball. I don't on this game. This game, I just have it to a free game. And the reason for that is it's too easy to achieve a special in this game, I think. So you'd end up with like unlimited extra balls. And I think this game only allows one extra ball per play anyway. So it's kind of, might as well just, you know, set it for the free game. And technically, a lot of these old Bally's like this don't have a free play feature. So I set the first point value as low as you can. I think it might be, I don't know if it was 1,000 points or 10,000 points. I can't remember what it was, but the lowest setting possible, so that basically it knocks a free. You're guaranteed through 3 balls to get a free game on it. So that's kind of the closest to free play you're going to get here, is that you'll always have a credit on the game. But anyway, so once we build this up again, and you get your Colossal Bonus, then the next time that you build this up, it's basically going to, I mean, one, you're getting a bunch of points as you're doing that, but you're also going to light your special when lit for the lane. So that's pretty much, once you've achieved that goal, that's all you're really going to go for here. Now your next goal is to get your bonus multiplier. So 80,000 points is your limit for your bonus, but you can multiply that by 2 by shooting these ABCD targets. So right now, if you complete them, it shows that it's 2x multiplier. So we've now lit the 2x bonus multiplier, and it progressed this light down to extra ball. So if we do this again, now we got our extra ball. So, and you can see the special's lit now. So if we do this again, you hear the knock. A gameplay strategy that I have is early in on the game, hitting that shot right out the gate. But if you don't hit that, or throughout the game, the easiest way to light these, in my opinion, is to shoot this spinner shot, come up here, and nudge your way into another full line, and keep doing that. So I touched on these drop targets a little bit, because if you complete all these drop targets, it lights a full lane. So it does the same effect as here. However, that's a more dangerous shot. I have noticed that going for these leads to a lot of all drains. And that's just from playing it well. Now I also say, or notice that hitting these targets over here can also lead to outlane drain. Which is why I don't normally go for these right away. Like, the first thing I want to do on this game is build this bonus up to the Colossal Bonus. Once you achieve that, then I start going in for this 2x multiplier, extra ball, and from there, that's your pattern. Now, this is going to carry over from ball to ball. So, if you've reached Colossal Bonus, let's say you hit your Colossal Bonus on your first ball, that carries over to your second ball. Then you focus in right here, and you get your extra ball. So notice that your none of this carries over, only your bonus. So your 2x multiplier you have to get again, and your extra ball you have to get again, and like your special. So that becomes your gameplay strategy from every other ball that you play, is trying to get your extra ball so you can keep playing the game, you can keep building those bonus points, especially with the 2x and the Colossal Bonus. So that is pretty much the entire game in a nutshell. Like I said, the rule set wasn't very deep, and even the gameplay strategy isn't nothing too complicated, but that's kind of my gameplay strategy. So I hope this video helps you guys out. If you picked up one of these games or you want to learn how to play all the gameplay features and stuff, please be sure to hit that like button. That helps us out with the channel, helps spread the channel out to people, and please consider subscribing to our channel for future gameplay videos.